Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2020 BMW X3 xDrive30e plug-in hybrid sports activity vehicle, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The new 2020 BMW X3 xDrive 30e plug-in hybrid combines an electric motor with a gas engine to provide a dynamic driving experience. The new BMW X3 hybrid model also offers an all-electric drive mode so that you can make your commutes or run errands without using any gas. Move inside the 2020 BMW X3 xDrive 30e interior and you'll find exclusive perks like the dynamic plug-in hybrid instrument cluster, which lets you monitor your BMW's charge level, electric motor output, and trip range. Plus, you can use the BMW connected app to do everything from check charge status to get directions to the nearest charging station, all from your smartphone. The new 2020 BMW X3 xDrive 30e plug-in hybrid comes standard with all-wheel drive, and there's no compromise in cargo space compared to the gas X3, as the battery pack fits under the rear seat. Other than different badging, there's also no way to tell the X3 hybrid apart from its conventional siblings. Okay, so let's jump into this build and price review of the 2020 BMW X3 xDrive 30e plug-in hybrid. Like I just said, there's really, other than different badging, there's really no way to tell the difference between an X3 hybrid or a gas version. So with that said, we are actually just going to go through the regular features so we can find out all about the BMW X3, what it offers, the colors, all that, look at the gallery, do all those things, and then when we get to the build and price, we'll actually build and price the hybrid, okay? Oh, real quick before we get started, I just want to remind you to take a look at some of my other related build and price reviews. I've put links in the description below. I also wrote an article about the 2020 BMW X3 Hybrid on my website, Build Price Option. You'll also find a link to that article in the description below. Now, some of these vehicles, these are vehicles that compete directly with the X3, not so much a hybrid. I haven't actually done many hybrids on the channel, but I did do the 2020 BMW X3 M Competition. I did the X3 M40i. I've done the Audi Q5, the X1 BMW, the X5 BMW. These are all SUVs and vehicles you might be interested in. So after you watch this video, be sure to take a look at one or all of those videos afterward. Okay, let's check out the exterior color options for the X3 xDrive 30e, and obviously we can actually see that this is the model being shown. So this color here is called mineral white. We've got a phyotonic blue metallic. There's a Terra brown. That's not going to work. Dark olive. That too is not going to work. You got a dark graphite. That's okay. You got a glacier silver. You got a jet black. You got a black sapphire. And you have an alpine white. So you have some, you don't really have that many colors, and there's a few of them that just aren't going to work. So I don't know what color we're going to pick when we get to the car configurator, but I'll think about it in the background while we go through the rest of the features and check out the gallery. Oh, let's look at the other models, see what other models are available, and let's check the pricing real fast. Okay, so here we can see all the models. Their core models, they call them, are the X3 xDrive 30i, which xDrive just simply means it's rear-wheel drive, and that has a starting price. So your very base model X3 starts at $41,950. You can throw all-wheel drive to that, and that becomes an xDrive. That bumps you up to $43,950. Then if you want to feel super, super sporty, you can get the X3 M40i. Like I said, I did a build and price review on this vehicle. The link is in the description below. This vehicle has a starting MSRP of $55,900. I should preface that as of this video right now, I did a review on the 2018, but for all intents and purposes, it's the same as the 2020. Let's see. And then, of course, the model that we're going to build and price on the channel today is the X3 xDrive 30e. It has a starting MSRP of $48,550, and all-wheel drive is standard on this model. Okay, so here they're just telling us a little bit about the design. The X3 is attractive. I do like it. I really like the X3 M Competition, the 2020 X3 M Competition I did a build and price of. I really like that. I mean, but anyway, the X3 is really good looking. What I don't like is the word optional. I think if it's an icon, then you should have the LED headlights and all that should be standard, right? I like that kind of stuff. The headlight stuff. BMW makes beautiful lights, and they've got these Corona rings. I don't know if they still call them that, or sometimes they were called angel eyes or halo rings. But they look very beautiful, and they're telling us that those are not standard because those are probably adaptive LED, and that's probably, well, these are definitely the running lights they have running, but and they're talking about the headlights, but that's all part of probably the whole package. So hopefully you get these daytime running lights as standard. We can kind of dig through the specs and see if we can find that out. Let's actually figure that out right now before I forget. Okay, so here I am on the standard features list. I normally don't go through this stuff because it's just kind of a hot mess sometimes. But here's the exterior and all the stuff that says paint, accents, and lights. And I don't see anything about the lights actually. So yeah, I'm gonna assume that those LED Corona rings or daytime running lights are not standard. Anyway, let's talk about storage. So looks like there's plenty of storage in this X3 though. It's got a standard power tailgate, and it gives you access to up to 62.7 cubic feet of cargo space. I guess that's when you have the 40-20-40 split folding rear seats down. And they look like they fold pretty flat. You know, sometimes you have cars that say, oh, the seats fold down, but they fold down and they're basically at like a 45-degree angle. So, you know, they don't really fold very flat. I like them when they get pretty flat, and these look pretty flat. Here's your cargo cover right here. Does that come standard? Sometimes you have to option these things, believe it or not. Hopefully this comes standard on the X3. This looks like the M40i, but it's very, very beautiful. I'm not sure if we can get the hybrid variant with an M Sport package. It just doesn't seem like they probably work together, like those two things even make sense together. So we're going to assume that we probably can't get our hybrid model to look like this juicy looking probably M40i right here. And so since we're looking at this, let's actually take a look at the gallery really fast. Then we'll come back to looking at the features. All right, so here we are in the gallery. Um, Here they're showing the M40's mirrors. We're not going to read all of that stuff. We're just kind of going through and checking out the how everything is. But you can kind of at glance see everything. Most of these pictures so far have been of the M40i. Right, here's an X3 in Phyotonic Blue. Are they going to even show a hybrid model? There's a hybrid model right there. We've seen that photo. Yeah. Let's check out the interior. Yeah, awesome. The interior is very nice. The interior is classic BMW, and that's not saying it bad. Here we can see this has got to be, yeah, this is the X3 M40i. You can see the little M badge down here below the radio controls and the heat controls and all that kind of stuff. Here's your panoramic roof. Is that standard? Probably not. Probably not for our X3 plug-in hybrid. Right here, they're showing you the specific instrument cluster. I already talked about that in the intro. Here's that 62.7 cubic feet of versatile cargo space. Automatic climate controls for the rear passengers. That's nice looking and upscale. Ooh, those seats are beautiful. Very. All right. Everything's looking good inside. The interior is very nice. The xDrive, high-res, 10.25-inch central display, vehicle controls, information, connect your entertainment. Look at the door. Look at the door. It's gorgeous. The fine line Cove matte finish trim. It's got a high fidelity 12-speaker sound system. All right. It looks like we've gotten through all 22 photos. So let's go back, check the rest of these features out, and then we can get on with our build and price and wrap it up. Here they're talking about powerful performance, finely tuned engines, and sports components and agile handling. And they're even showing the hybrid variant as they talk about this. How do we know that? Because it's got that little fuel door that's not really a fuel door. It's like the plug door that's right here on the front fender. That's how you can really tell most of these hybrids these days, is because especially on BMWs, they always have their fender, their port or electric port or whatever you call it, right on the fender there. So here, of course, they're showing an engine of obviously in the M40i engine. We can see it says in performance there. But our hybrid model, I think it makes 248 horsepower between its gas engine and hybrid power plant. It makes about 250 horsepower. That's respectable. Looks like the 8-speed Steptronic Sport automatic transmission is standard. Doesn't matter what X3 trim level you choose. This is the transmission that comes with it. So BMW says that this sporty SAV, which stands for Sports Activity Vehicle, moves with sedan-like agility thanks to its near 50-50 weight distribution. And they say that's a signature of BMW engineering. So, speaking of those design elements we were talking about a little bit earlier, here we can see pictured is the hybrid model. We can tell by the electric port door on the fender. And they're talking about, again, performance by reducing drag. You can increase performance of a car by adding horsepower, of course, but you can also do it by lightening up a car, optimizing the aerodynamics so it's more slippery through the wind and there's less drag. They say there's an active kidney grille. That's the front grills here, and what they mean by active is I think there's shutters there where the kidney grille can close up. So in certain situations. They say there's air curtains and side air breathers. I guess these might be the side air breathers right here on the front fender down here at the bottom behind the wheel. Wow, look how beautiful that interior looks. I mean, it looks amazing, doesn't it? I think it looks gorgeous. So this picture is headlining a title or a heading that we can't see. So we're going to start learning about the technology in a BMW, and BMWs are never short on technology. So what they're showing here, actually, this picture here is the Live Cockpit Professional. This gives you a fully digital 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and a high-res 10.25-inch central information display. So kind of like Audi has their Audi virtual display or something like that. They have a whole virtual instrument cluster. Now BMW also has that, and they happen to call theirs BMW Live Cockpit Professional. And I'm really down for this whole digital screen stuff. I love it. Okay, then there's this digital assistant. Now, what does this digital assistant do? It gives you complete convenient control over vehicle settings, navigation, and entertainment systems. Simply bring it to life with Hey BMW or your own personal activation word. All right, cool. Now, let's see. They're talking about advanced protection. What is this all about? Optional driving assistance package, including active driving assistant, active blind spot detection, lane departure warning, and much more. I would say that sounds all impressive, but the fact is that you can buy much cheaper vehicles to get stuff like that as standard equipment. I like BMWs. I actually really, really like BMWs. But that's my kind of my thing with some of the German manufacturers, or maybe all of them. I don't know. Is they hold out on a lot of that stuff that Korean manufacturers or other manufacturers are just giving as standard. And I guess that is what it is. I say this in many, 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 many videos. You will know that if you're a subscriber and you watch some of my videos, or even if you're not a subscriber and you watch some of my videos. But you should probably be a subscriber. Go ahead and hit that subscribe link that's down here in the bottom right corner. What I say is, in many, many, many videos, is that I think that BMW has the best heads-up display in the business. And look at this thing. It's gorgeous. Correct me if I'm wrong. Feel free to check out other manufacturers and their heads-up displays when they show pictures and stuff. BMW's is the most comprehensive and colorful and dynamic and cool. And so, yeah, they're just telling you about that. The available full-color head-up display. That's what that is. Then there's what? The all-seeing capability. Looks like an app. And what does this do? Monitor your BMW remotely with your phone through the available surround view and remote 3D view. So you can look at your vehicle from your phone, even if you're not, like, say, looking out the window or something. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so I guess we should start our adventure today. And we'll do that by, well, we can't take a test drive. So let's do our build and price. So let's go ahead and do the build and price. That's why you're here. That's why we are here. So let's go do that right now. All right, so we've already got our X3 xDrive30e all-wheel drive plug-in hybrid selected. And let's go, it's 48,550 if you remember where we started with that. Now let's see where we're at. All right, it doesn't need to know my zip code. Oh, you can get an M Sport package. Really cool. All right, so there's the choose your look. So there's an X line look, which is what they're showing right here. That's $48,500. That gives you your frontal collision warning with city collision mitigation, park distance control, rear view camera, LED fog lights, and satin aluminum line exterior trim, like this gray stuff down here at the bottom, right? That's what they're calling the satin exterior trim, I'm quite sure. Then you've got what? Then you've got this luxury line. And the luxury line, I didn't see many changes there. Gives you a Sensatech dashboard, and I see ambient lighting. That's some other highlights. Now, this is $2,050. Now, the one I'm interested in is the M Sport package. And the M Sport package, yeah, that does look better. It gives you all that frontal collision warning and park distance control, but now you get the aero kit, you get a rear view camera, and you get the shadow line exterior trim. What is shadow line exterior trim on a BMW? Because you hear that a lot. Well, I'm going to break it down really, really easy. So, you know, like around the windows here? Well, let's go ahead and click this. You know, like around the windows where it's all black trim? You know, normally on a car, it might be chrome. Well, on a BMW, shadow line just simply means all that stuff is black instead of chrome. Okay, so I like the M Sport package. We're going with the M Sport package. It's a $5,000 upgrade, and now that puts our build at $55,000 right now, and we haven't even started adding any features to it, but that's all good. It's all good, no problem. Let's go ahead and jump over to exterior, and yeah. Okay, so I've already chosen our exterior color. That's going to be that Phyotonic blue. I actually, well, as we started off with Alpine White just by default, and we had the M Sport pack. When I tried to throw the Jet Black on there, it wanted to remove. Looks like it wanted to remove the M Sport package. So I wanted to do a black one with an M Sport package, but it didn't like that. So I said, all right, whatever. And I wanted to just see, for just curiosity's sake, if I could choose any color. And so I just happened to choose the blue. And you know what? Actually, I'm starting to like blue cars. I don't know why. I've never have, but I'm starting to get partial to them. I don't know why. But, well, I do like burgundy Mercedes-Benz. Let me show you. This Mercedes-Benz is a E450 4MATIC in Rubulite red, and it's gorgeous. I actually just did a build and price of this. So, yeah, you could check this out on the channel. And to make it easy for you, I'll go ahead and throw a link in the description below, just in case you want to check it out. Love this car. It's totally gorgeous. Okay, so back to what we were doing. We need to check out wheels. So what wheels do we have on here? We've got these. Do we have the 19-inch wheels? I don't know, but I like these 20-inch wheels. They sound good. 20-inch wheels. Their performance run flat. They're $950. Hopefully we can option them. Yeah, we can. Now that looks good. And now I'm really excited, because now this X3 Hybrid, really, for all intents and purposes, it looks like an X3 M Competition. Looks like the M Competition I did a build and price of, that I put that link down below. So, yeah, there we go. We've got the wheels that we want. We're sitting at $56,500. Let's go check out the interior options now. Okay, so we don't have a whole bunch of options here. Your upholstery, we've got Sensatech, which is your faux leather interior for BMWs. And then we have our leather interiors down here, and they've got quite a few. You can get cognac. That looks kind of nice, but we're not going to do the cognac, but it does look nice. Here's oyster. That's interesting. Now, this black with the contrast stitching, this might be our option right here. This is you know what? Not probably. This is our option, but let's look at the rest of them. There's mocha, right? Not bad. There's black with the contrast stitching, and then there's a Canberra beige and black. That's actually attractive too. TOO as in also. But we're going to do the black with the blue contrasting stitching, so we kind of stick with the M Sport motorsports kind of theme deal. Okay, so they've got featured packages. What do we want to do for packages? There's a convenience package. Gives you lumbar, well, we already have that. Lumbar support, comfort access, keyless entry. Oh, yeah, panoramic roof is standard. There you go. There's a premium package. Oh, that gives us the heads-up display. I'm in already. But there's an upgrade to that. There's the gesture control, lumbar support, heated steering wheel. Let's check out the executive package, because I suspect that the executive package has everything that's included in the premium, plus all of this stuff. So let's check that out. All right, it says we have heated so the executive package has heated front seats, front and rear heated seats, gesture control, lumbar support, heated steering wheel, Sirius XM radio, ambient lighting, surround view, comfort access, panoramic, full LED adaptive headlights, head-up display. Yeah, okay, there it is. I just want to see a head-up display. I'm in. All right. Now, to do that, we had to remove the convenience package because I guess it's bundled everything in there. Everything still looks the same. We still have the paint. We still have the wheels. Nothing. You got to be careful on some of that stuff. Things get removed. So you got to be careful. All right. Confirm changes. That all looks good. We're sitting at just under $60,000. Additional packages. There's the driver assistance package. There's a driver assistance plus package. Dynamic handling package. Parking assistance package. There's other options down here. We already have most of them. Trailer hitch, we're not doing that. Acoustic glass. We already have the heated seats. We don't need the ventilated seats. We do want the rear manual side shades. I am going to pick some of that other stuff up top, but I'm just handling some of this down here. I do want the wireless charging. I don't really care about the hotspot, but I want the wireless charging. I do want the upgraded Harman Kardon sound system. Now, do we have heated front seats, but I want the front. I want front and rear heated seats, but only if it's not going to change something. Okay, yeah, it's just removing the heated front seat. I didn't want it to remove some major package. All right, not that I have people sitting in the back, but it'd be nice for those times that I do, that those people also have something really cool. I just think that'd be awesome. All right, so there we go. We got that. Now let's go take a look at some of these packages here. I'm going to go breeze through them. I'm going to pick them out, and then I'll tell you why in a minute. Actually, let's just go through them together. So here's that $500 driver assistance package. It gives you active driving assistant with like lane departure warning and all that kind of stuff. Then you have the driver assistance plus package. What does that give you? Can we see what it gives us? It gives us active cruise control, stop and go, stuff like that. You know what? I don't think we need that. I think I'd be happy with the active driving assist. Gives us lane departure warning, pedestrian and frontal collision, all that kind of stuff. I think that probably works for me. And then there's the dynamic handling package. It's $1,400. Gives you sport driving. It gives you M Sport brakes. I'm in at that. Variable sport steering. And you get sport driving maneuvers. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Oh, you get torque distribution and all that kind of stuff. All right, cool. $1,400. This is going to be a really expensive X3. Maybe more expensive. I don't even know how much my the M Competition version I did was. But yeah, here we are. The parking assist package. I kind of think I might want that. Surround view camera. Active park distance. Yeah, I think I want that for $700. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, what do they want to remove? They want to... Oh, no. You guys are trying to change up too much stuff. No. Let's go back to our build. We don't want to do that. And if I did, I need to correct it. Okay, whew. It went back to the 61,000. I was going to sweat bullets because I didn't want to go back and have to rebuild all that. All right, that's why I said you got to be careful on that stuff. You have to be careful on that stuff. All right, I think we've done everything we need to do without undoing it all. So here we are. We don't need to do the zip code thing again. Here we are, 61,525. This vehicle, it looks nice too. Nice shot of the interior. These are cool pictures. This vehicle started life. The xDrive or the X3 xDrive30e starts at 48,550. We ended up at 61,000. So we went, like 12 grand over to get the X3 that we want to drive. But you know what? It looks awesome. And on that note, I'm going to say, hey, you know what? Let's wrap this video up. We're into this thing for over 25 minutes. And yeah, very cool vehicle. Check out some of my other build and price reviews. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. And if you've watched this thing from front to back, you're awesome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the very next video.